It's Heavy Montae. Welcome to my comedy show and my podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that everybody heard that Donald Trump might be guilty of trying to rig the stock market. That's right. They say that he might be guilty of some insider trading. I want everybody out there to know that Heavy Montae is not a Texas Ranger, but I'm playing one right here on this site on my YouTube channel. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump needs to be arrested immediately. They have the evidence. He's in the Oval Office with a few of his fancy rich billionaire friends, pointing them out, saying, hey guys, you made 9 million, 900 million, you made this so many millions. He out there telling everybody on TV what he did to the stock market. These Republicans are in it for the money, America. Your money. Your Social Security. Yes. Your Medicare. Yes. And your health care. The Republican Party passed the budget today, taking away a lot of our Medicare and Medicaid and health care. That's right. They took that away and they gave a bunch of money to the billionaires. Again, they're telling us they're saving us money at the same time borrowing more money and giving that money that they borrow to the billionaires. They think we are fools. So I am saying to everybody out there, call your congressman. Now the Republican congressmen they have an order. I said before they have a disguise that was issued to them by Mega Mike Johnson. This is their disguise. You won't find them when you try to do a town hall in their district. They hide. They don't want you to know. You see what I'm saying, America? These Republicans are trying to shove down our throat the worst bill. That's right. Budget bill in history. Now, Republicans, this is how they do it to you, America. They just lie to you. You ask them a question. You say, is that budget going to save you money? Yeah. Yes. You see what I'm saying? Are you going to touch Social Security? No. You see what I'm saying? Is Donald Trump a rapist? No. He is the greatest man in the world. Matter of fact, Donald Trump, we put him up there with Jesus Christ. That's right. Donald Trump has taken over the maggot church. That's right. He is selling Bibles, they tell everybody. I saw it on TV, a Bible for $69, and those maggots are buying it. Now, I want to ask all you maggots a question. I have the proof to prove to you that Donald Trump is using you and playing you for a fool. Number one, he said he's a billionaire, but he asked you to send him $25. And you did it. You see what I'm saying? He told you at a rally, he looked you right in your face and said, I don't need your vote. You know what I'm saying? And once I get your vote, you ain't nothing to me. You see, because Donald Trump is mad at the world. He knows his time is almost up. He's becoming old, and he's the type of guy that will take everybody with him. You see what I'm saying? But we don't need to do that, America. We need to put pressure on the Republican Party. But look like the Republican Party, especially the House, is gone. I think they might have turned into a cult. They say that Donald Trump scared these people half to death. They are cowards. Imagine being a congressman in the Republican Party right now. You have to do what Donald Trump tell you to do. You see what I'm saying? Or you can stand up and be a man or be a woman and walk over to the other side and say, look, just take a 5 or 6 of you. Stand up and have a little guts. And go over to the Democratic Party and say, we with you guys now. Then we got the House. We got the budget back, America. we can take and do what we need to do, you see, to feed our people, to help our people. Donald Trump is playing the price is right America with our stock market. You see what I'm saying? So here how it goes. Back to the stock market before I close. This is what they said Donald Trump did. They said that he told everybody that he was going to pause the tariffs. He had them at 30%. He was going to lower them to 10% and effectively do a pause to the tariff. And if you take and, buy all the stocks you need right now while they're low, you can get rich. They said that one guy bought 1.3 million and turned it in for about something like 400 million after the stock went back up. So Donald Trump came on TV and he said, I want you to know I'm making a different opinion on these tariffs, and he paused them. And the stock shot up, and all of his billionaire friends who had information, I don't know, I got out, who had this information made a ton of money, and the American people lost money. They said, and I heard this said from several people, that the average American, some of them had to reach into their children's college funds to get money to support them. You understand? To pay their bills. They said a lot of people lost a lot of money. So America, this is what the Republican Party is proposing to you about Social Security. Imagine if our Social Security was in the stock market today. You see what I'm saying? And right now, nobody trusts the American stock market. They ain't coming back no time soon. You don't know when Donald Trump's going to come out with some crazy stuff. So the world looking at us. I think that Donald Trump is trying to wreck the economy. I think he said he is. He's trying to wreck the economy and trying to, take us down. So America. Now, I want to ask everybody their question. All right. Do you think you need to call your congressman, your Republican congressman? Do you think you need to call him and say, "What's up? What are you guys doing?" You see, and I would urge again those congressmen to go over and get out of that party. That party is gone crazy. I'll be doing a video on them later on. But I want everybody to go to my YouTube channel on Blue Sky, all my followers on Blue Sky and on Facebook, and check everything out about what happened with the stock market. Like I have a playlist entitled Midas Touch that has a documentary, excuse me, a program by the Midas Touch people. They do a really good job explaining in detail what they're saying that Donald Trump is doing. So please check that out. Also, please subscribe to the Heavy Montae YouTube channel. You know I need you, America. We need to keep this thing going, and we're going to do it and take back the House and kick those carpetbaggers Republicans out of our country. Back to wherever the hell they came from, because the damn shows are not acting like Americans. Have a nice day, America.